Blake. I'm Luke, and we play for the Jacksonville Jaguars, and you're watching FTV.
Good morning, Foothill. Today's Tuesday, June 6th, 2017. I'm Cassie Chang.
And I'm Erin Tran.
And I'm Sean Garcia, your sports lady for the day.
On today's show, we'll see a new episode of Parking with Pete and also 2 new trailers from Independent Film Class.
You will also see a highlight from the chili cook-off.
And later in the show, Brian Woods will talk with seniors on the couch.
Teachers, please open your email for question of the day. The email address is foothilltv404@gmail.com.
Foothill Television starts now.
We start the show today with some breaking news. George and Emil Clooney welcomed twins this morning. They have a boy and a girl named Alexander and Ella.
The 2017 United States Open at Erin Hills starts in a week as the summer major season sets in on the professional golf world. Tiger Woods and Phil Mickelson will be absent, which means the old guard will be fully away from a major championship for the first time in over 2 decades.
And now for our lead story, FTV reporter Peter Alvarez and photographer Stone Bodini show us the latest episode of Parking with Pete.
Welcome to the 6th installment of Parking with Pete. As always, I'm your host, Peter Alvarez.
And I'm the guest, Stone Bodini.
Today we see who drove their mom's car to school. To the senior who drives a Mini Cooper, I'm not noticing a sticker, and I'm not noticing a right side mirror. Senior night, please remember to give your grandma her Lexus back so she can drive to bingo tonight.
For those of you driving the luxury mom-mobile, please check out the Mercedes-Benz from Junior 3069. Alright, Knights, now it's time for question of the day. How many AYSO soccer players can fit in this car? Thank you for watching the 6th episode of Parking with Pete. As always, I'm the guest, Stone Bodini.
And I'm your host, Peter Alvarez. See you in a week, or longer.
This is the final question of the day of the year. In the standings for this month, Miss Cassidy's homeroom holds a 5-point lead over Mr. Davis's homeroom, 51-46. Mr. Paul is in 3rd place with 39 points.
And for the question, who became the 9th player to hit 600 home runs over the weekend?
Now let's check out a highlight from the chili cook-off on Sunday.
Check out a trailer from Cassie Chang's newest film, For Junie.
Junie, what the hell are you doing?
You go run, on your own.
And now check out a trailer for Tyler Tang's newest film, Pure Heroine.
If you'd like to see these films, they're available to view on Foothill's very own Foothill Film School YouTube channel.
And now joining us on the desk for sports is our sports anchor for the day, Sean Garcia.
They want me dead. Put that price on my head.
Good morning, Knights. There are no Foothill sports to report. Also, there are no Foothill sports occurring today either. Now, professional sports. Tomorrow, the Cleveland Cavaliers and the Golden State Warriors play Game 3 in Cleveland at 6 p.m. And the LA Dodgers lost to the Washington Nationals 2-4 in yesterday's game. They continue the series with the Nationals today at 7:10 p.m. Brandon McCarthy will start on the mound. The LA Angels play the Detroit Tigers today at 4:10 p.m. Jesse Chavez will start on the mound. And last night, the Nashville Predators beat the Pittsburgh Penguins 4-1. Stanley Cup is now tied 2-2. Next game is on Thursday at 5 p.m. Be sure to tune in to FTV Sports this Thursday. You will see Trevor Lucas, Cooper Hinks, and Danny Lopez on the desk discussing the NBA Finals and the Stanley Cup. Now joining us on the couch is Brian Woods with our live guest, Alec Martinez.
Hey Foothill, I'm here with a race car driver. I heard you like to go fast.
I do like to go fast.
Who do you race for? Where do you race?
I race for Bulls Racing at Irwindale Speedway.
Do you have to get up early for like race meets? Because that seems like something.
Yeah, usually Fridays I test before the race, and I usually get there around like 4 or 5 o'clock in the afternoon, so that's fine. But Saturdays I usually get there about 9 in the morning.
Like, how long have you been racing? Why do you like doing it?
This is my 5th year. I mean, it's really fun. It kind of started off as a hobby, and now it's kind of turning into more of a job. So it's definitely something really exciting, and I'm looking forward to pursuing it.
Like, where do you hope to go with the whole racing thing? Like, real estate?
I hope I go into K&N Pro West and see where I go from there. But if not, once I graduate high school, I'm going to start studying real estate.
Do you go for lap time or speed? I'm not much of a speed.
Yeah, we go for lap times.
Yeah? What's your fastest?
My fastest lap time ever is like an 18.8.
I have no concept of how good that is, but it sounds pretty good. Is that good?
Yeah, it's pretty good, yeah.
That's pretty good? What's the worst wreck you've ever been in, assuming there is one?
The worst wreck I've ever been in was last year. Someone hit me going into the corner, so that's like the fastest point of the track. And then I slammed into the wall at around probably like 130, 120. And after I hit the wall, the impact pushed me down on the track, and then another guy hit me at full speed, probably around 120 as well. And then it lifted me up, and I remember just like getting kind of knocked out. And I looked down, and I just see like the asphalt. And then right after that, then I was all dazed, and then the car ended up like catching on fire. But I was fine. I walked out, but nothing but bruises and cuts. So
one time I was driving down the street in my van, and I hit a trash can.
Oh, really?
It's pretty rough.
Yeah,
like,
that
that could have been a person.
Yeah,
this could have been a person. But it wasn't a person. Year's almost over, Foothill. Watch the other shows, because it's over.
Matina's sexy.
Communism is a failed concept of economy.
Now for world news. Due to suspected ties with insurgent radical Islamic militant groups, Saudi Arabia and United Arab Emirates cut ties with Qatar, expelling diplomats and blocking commerce or travel.
In Melbourne, Australia, heavily armed officers arrived at an apartment building on Monday after reports of an explosion found on Yaqub Khair armed with a shotgun and holding a woman inside an apartment building against her will. 3 police officers suffered injuries after Khair engaged them in a firefight in which he was shot dead. The hostage was rescued unharmed.
Beef Product Inc. argues ABC and its journalists ruined its reputation in 2012. Reports on lean, finely textured beef, as the industry calls it. BPI says ABC's disformation campaign caused the meat processors' revenues to drop by 80%. They're suing ABC for up to $5.7 billion in damages.
10 students from McFadden Intermediate School in Santa Ana were rushed to a hospital after ingesting an undetermined substance, authorities say. And now for weather, the high here in Tustin is 76 degrees with temperatures getting down to 60. The outlook for the rest of the week is sunny and warm.
And on this day in history, in 1809, Sweden declared independence, instituting constitutional monarchy established with a new constitution empowering the legislative body. The Riksdag after 20 years of absolute monarchy.
In 1925, Walter Chrysler founds automobile manufacturer Chrysler Corporation.
And in 1968, Senator Robert F. Kennedy dies from his wounds after he was shot the previous night.
And now for announcements. Senior Awards is this Thursday, June 8th at 6 o'clock in the Event Center. Seniors who are members of CSF, NHS, CTE pathways should attend this event to receive their cords or sashes for graduation. Individual invitations should have been given out by homeroom teachers. If you did not get an invitation, check with your homeroom teacher or Mrs. McGinnis in the counseling office.
Seniors, you're running out of time to complete your senior survey. Take 5 minutes, go on Naviance, and fill out your information. The graduation tickets will be held until the survey is finished. If you need assistance, please see Miss Willie.
Senior nights. Here's an opportunity to pay it forward. If your family does not need all 5 of your graduation tickets, please see Mrs. Dehan in the office. Any tickets you do not need can be donated to another student with a larger family. Think big nights and do good things.
And did you have perfect attendance this year? Don't know? Well, it's time to find out. Go to the attendance desk and look for the list that's posted. If you see your name, you might win a Toshiba laptop or tablet. There's going to be a live drawing on the last FTV show on Thursday.
This Friday, 3 to 6 p.m., come see some of your favorite people play in the concert in the Quad. We will be entertained by the musical stylings of the Brachachos, Moped Mafia, Convicted Bones, The Dead Wax, Psychic Barber, Krusty Trump, Aquarius, The Green Room, Vincent Snow, and last but definitely not least, the funkalicious sounds of our very own FHS Faculty All-Star Band. So we'll see you there.
Are you interested in discussions about relationships, politics, ethics, and morals? Do you think and care about the problems we face? Whether on an individual level, like what secrets we should keep for a friend, or a global level, like whether or not the U.S. should send its toxic recycling to developing nations? If so, meet the Ethics Bowl team in room 726 at lunch on Thursday, June 8th. We'd love to hear what you have to say.
Attention seniors, do you have outstanding balances with the library? Make sure to arrange payment for any outstanding fines before graduation. You will need to be cleared before picking up your graduation tickets. Avoid lines by seeing Miss Flores or Miss Barodi in the library right now.
Don't forget to buy your grad night tickets. This is the final week to buy tickets. Information can be found on the Foothill website. And the winner for the question of the day is Miss Gia! Woo! And the answer is Albert Pujols. Finishing in second place is the homeroom of Mr. Myung. Finishing in third is Miss Spangler.
The winner for the month is Mrs. Cassidy. Mrs. Cassidy's homeroom will get pizza on Friday at lunch. Please meet at Mrs. Cassidy's room at 1:05 p.m. on Friday. Congratulations!
Oh, okay. So now we'll draw winners.
Prizes are the Hydro Flask, the HP LaserJet printer, and we have 2 of those printers, and then we also have a $50 In-N-Out gift card. So for the first HP LaserJet printer, our winner is
Last name is Carlisle? Yes.
Alayla Carlisle.
Okay. We'll get back to you. And then for the second HP laser printer. Exciting. Grace Simon. And then I believe homeroom Julian or whoever the teacher gave it.
For the hydro class, Molly Delala.
And now for the $50 gift card. That's a lot. Do you want to go? Go ahead.
Ashley Warp.
Ashley Ward. All right, congrats, guys.
Tune in on Thursday to see who wins the 2 tablets and 2 laptops and see the FTV senior send-off.
And happy birthday to seniors Elizabeth Warren, Evan Zilko, and Grant Boland.
Don't forget to check out FTV on our Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook accounts. Thank you for watching the show today. I'm Erin Tran.
And I'm Cassie Chang.
Have a great final Tuesday, Foothill Seniors.
Deuces.